So when you first get to Scratch, you can just type in scratch.mit.edu and it will take you there. Or if you type in Scratch and MIT into Google, then it should come up as the first link. Right off the bat, there's a Create button right here. You can also click Try It Now. It will do exactly the same thing. I'm going to click Create. And immediately you're right into it, into creating a program with Scratch. I'm going to get rid of this little tips area. And you can see here's the windows that I have. Now my window doesn't show everything down below, so I'm just going to shrink this down, and then you can see this little arrow right here. You can hit it and it gives you the super small window. And then now you can see here's my objects down here, and I can create more objects using these buttons. I do have a stage as well, which is my background. This is the main area where all the options are. I have scripts and choices. I can choose different costumes, and if I so choose, I can edit the costumes and make it a little bit silly. I'll just give him a pink nose, doing a particularly horrible job. And now you can tell the difference between this costume and this costume, so as if the legs weren't different enough. And I can also go to sounds, and there's a sound in there already in called meow, and it's highly annoying, but everybody likes to play it. So if you want to go find some new sounds, you can click on this, and there's a whole library that you can choose from. And if you double click on whichever sound you like, you can play the sound, or you can double click over here and then it gets added in. And same thing with costumes. If you'd like a new costume, you can go to the library. There's a whole host of costumes. It's kind of ridiculous how many costumes there are. And I'm going to choose the horse. If I double click on it, now you can see my list of costumes is there, and whichever one I want to appear for my object, there it is. So that's just a quick introduction. And there's an editor here. Sometimes the editor appears on this side. And also, if you want to do some fancy things like name this, if you click on the letter I, it gives you a whole bunch of choices. And I can type in here horse. And then when I click on the blue, now it says horse down here. And then if I want to actually name my project, I can just come up here and call it thing 1. The big problem right now is that I'm not signed in. And so if you choose to sign in, then you can actually save your work. Otherwise, it just is for fun and a learning experience. So that's just a quick overview introduction to Scratch.